Here we are,
There
Tuesday
we are.
again.
Jamie, how
Um,
you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. It's a beautiful winter 2025, and I'm enjoying how they're explaining our weather like it's like we're stranded, but we're not. You know what I mean? It's there. I you being in the industry for all those years. It's just an amazing thing that happens when a cloud appears in Western Washington, and the news just can shut us down. So I love it. I love everything about it. You know, we're live in Auburn right now, and there was a cloud over Mount Rainier. It could be get bad. It's just no, it's beautiful out. It's such gorgeous. It's cold. I don't mind the cold. We haven't, you know, the snow came, but it was just that, I don't know, not much.
I know it was that much in some places. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, here
I
we
mean, it's
go.
still in my
I
yard.
actually got the ruler out
Yeah,
and went out and measured the snow. So we were at officially 6 inches.
yeah.
So
Well, there you go. I mean, and it's cold, and you know what? We don't get it often. We don't. So just if you're not good in it, stay home and don't. I don't want to hear about you on the news that you're the one that caused the 30-mile backup in Gorse.
well, and it doesn't take much to create a 30-mile backup in Gorst.
No, no. So, so yeah, it's gorgeous out. The air is so clean, and the mountains. My goodness sakes, the glory of the Lord is out there, and like tonight, when the we've got almost the full moon. It's the next day or two. Um, get your night shots in and take a look at what we have to offer up here because usually it's cloudy and rainy right now. So this is enjoy it.
Yeah, no, Scott came in last night and said, "Gosh, you got to go look at the moon. It's just amazing."
Oh,
And
and the way it lit up the Olympic Mountains and you could see Mount Rainier. It just was amazing, and we're obviously going to have that tonight and tomorrow. The next couple nights, it's just going to be beautiful. Nothing but sun for 5 days. Yeah, it's going to get cold, so they'll put something on.
put on another coat.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. No, it was beautiful. And yesterday, yeah, I was driving and it's like if I didn't have the heater on and the seat and the heated seats on, just looking out the window with sunglasses on and the sun and
yeah,
the sky, I would think it was summer. It was
yeah,
just
yeah. No,
beautiful.
we don't get this. When we get this, this is why we live here, is to be able to see all the beauty of what we have, and you think about it, a week of sunshine in August, we would have so much smoke from all the fires, and right now you just get to see how beautiful, with that fresh snow on the mountains. They just glow.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It really is beautiful. And yeah, but
Yeah.
it just, a couple more warm coats and some gloves and some
Yep.
scarves and it's fine. And we still have, yet Monday, what day was that? Sunday. I was out showing homes and I drove all over Pierce County and I think I might have even gotten into Lewis County. I'm not sure.
Oh,
But it's such a edgy line down there.
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
most snow of anywhere was here in Seebeck. That's
Oh,
still on the ground. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
No, no.
so pretty crazy, but
Yeah, no. Enjoy it. But if you don't enjoy it, just stay home and be safe. That's why you got hopefully some 6 days saved up or whatever it is to work from home or whatever. Just don't. It's okay. I don't ever. It's okay. But this is just amazing. I'm enjoying. I guess that's what I'm saying. So you were showing houses during the Super Bowl. Is that what I just heard?
yes, yep,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was. I had to. I find myself doing that a lot. One, because I don't even pay attention as to when the Super Bowl is.
Sure.
And so I just plan and schedule. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait a minute. So I had to call, I had 5 houses to show.
Oh,
So I had to call all of the brokers for all those listings and say,
sure.
is your client having a Super Bowl party, or do they care
Oh.
about the Super Bowl? Because I feel bad, because our first showing was at 3:30, and it's like,
Kickoff.
I
Yeah.
feel bad kicking them out, but if they really don't care, so yeah, everybody said we don't care. So
Oh, good. Well, it wasn't our teams in the Super Bowl, and so you're there for the chicken wings and well, for me it was cheesesteaks versus ribs, and
mm,
so I made the kind of fixings you'd have if you were a Philly fan or if you're a Kansas City fan. So yeah, that's kind of how I do the theme thing now. So,
did
but
you have a competition to see which went better, Philly or
It, it
KC?
was designed for that, but everything got and everything was, oh, this is the best. So, what are you gonna do? It's
It really doesn't matter.
yeah. I don't have anybody in my stratosphere that is a fan of either one of those teams, and I took I chose Philly just for the sake of how what an amazing story it was for their quarterback who got benched and would never play football again, and just his whole belief in himself and in the process and working hard and the stuff he does for kids in his towns and where he grew up. I just think that he's a leader amongst men, and that's a great story. So I put my whole thing on him. So.
Oh, well, and lots of other people rooted for Kansas City because Taylor Swift was there. So,
Eh,
there,
yeah.
there are other reasons.
Yeah. So well, it was the largest watched Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowls. So,
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
all the numbers came out, and good on it. So,
Huh. That's fascinating because so many people are like, I don't care.
yeah, you know what? It's now that unofficial national holiday, and again, the Monday after is the day most people miss work, call in sick, or whatever, and I find that fascinating as well. So, yeah, yeah, as a social experience of people just watching, each team getting 40 chances to make something happen. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I asked Scott. Scott had to pick me up because I had to drop my car off too at the
Ah.
shop. And so I'm like, oh, hey, what happened in the Super Bowl? And he's like, Kansas City got killed. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That
that's it.
that
That's
was
it.
it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sorry for Taylor.
Uh, you know what? I think she's glad the season's over and her tour's over, and they can just be two people out of a microscope for a while, and I don't have a problem with that at all.
Yeah, for sure. No, they've earned that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So.
well, I went on Saturday night and took my granddaughter to see Hamilton.
Oh, how
And
fun!
it was such a great show. Have you seen that show?
Yes. 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 Yeah. It is an amazing show, and it 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 opened my eyes to what a musical could be, because it's something that it should be the most dry, boring thing in the world, talking about the whole government and whatever, and you're going to go
Right.
sit there and watch. But here it was, the most amazing, just energy and show, laughter. It had it all.
Yeah, so funny. Sorry, I don't know where my clicker is to make these dogs stop barking. But and they bark at nothing.
Yeah,
So
well, the squirrels are in my yard right now looking for the things they lost during the snow. So
yeah.
could be the same.
Somewhere I have a clicker that makes it stop, but I don't know, on my messy desk. Anyway, so it's interesting because I learned all these things in history 40
Yeah.
years ago or more. And to go with a 12-year-old, so
Yeah.
George Washington comes out as
Yeah.
before he's president, and so I leaned over to her. I said, "Have you ever heard about President George Washington?" And she's like, "He's the guy with the curly thing on top of his head, right?" I'm like, "Yes,
It, it,
yes,
it's amazing how some kids, it's the guy with the wooden teeth and the fake hair. Yeah. It's like, okay. I guess
yeah."
if you pick that up from it, you pick something up. Okay.
Well, she learned something, and then I leaned over to her. It's like, "Did you ever hear about President Jefferson?" She's like, "No."
No.
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
I said, "Have you ever heard of Alexander Hamilton?" No. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, if that sparks an interest, I'm all for it. I mean, because it's a great story. It's an amazing story. I mean, goodness sakes, everything. You know, uh, that's how the country was born. Craziness.
Yeah, well, and it's so well done. I mean, the music is fun, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
The king is hilarious.
Yes.
And so it's just, yeah, and the costumes are amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's a great one. I took her when she was 5. We figured out she was just barely 5, not even
Mm.
5, to see The Lion King, and she doesn't remember.
Uh,
But
yeah.
she did say she would be interested in going to see The Phantom. So that's coming. So
That's you know
she said
what?
she read a book about that.
There truly is nothing better than live theater, and
Great.
the opportunities we have on this side of the water are phenomenal. But the night out in Seattle to do something like that is just precious and priceless. So good on you. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah. Well, and I told her she probably ate the most expensive steak she's ever eaten in her life.
Oh,
Um, we
where'd you
went to
go?
Ruth Chris. We went to Ruth
Oh,
Chris.
how nice is that?
So, yeah, I mean, I didn't take her to the Met, but she did finish her entire steak. So
Oh,
God bless her for that.
that,
It was,
that's awesome. Everything about that's awesome.
yep. So I asked her what she wanted to eat, and she said steak. It's like, I know a
Okay.
steakhouse.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, that was good. And then we went on the big wheel,
Oh,
and
cool.
it's super fun. If you haven't been on that Wings Over Washington,
Oh, yeah.
that is so great.
That is um yeah, that is definitely something that everybody needs to see. You feel like you have to duck and you're part of what this is.
Oh yeah, you get wet when the
Yeah.
whale splashes in the water. You get wet.
Yeah, it's just everything about it is amazing. So, yeah.
Yeah, super fun. So that was a great weekend, and got out of the snow, and
Yeah.
who cares? So
Yep. And got to be big people. I love that.
yeah, got to be big people.
That's
Hey, you
great.
know what? We've been talking about this for a little while.
Yeah.
The barn dance is coming up so fast. We're People are buying tickets. There's opportunity for
Woohoo.
auction items. I'm going to
Yes.
show you this auction item that's hanging right here in my office. So,
I can't wait to see it.
have you seen this yet?
No,
I don't know if you have, but hang on one second. March
I
29th at the fairgrounds. You can go get your tickets. I'll post a link, but check this out.
oh my goodness sakes. That is oh my from the blues.
It's a drum head
Oh,
from the Kitsap Blues Festival, autographed by all the main stage performers. So Samantha Fish, Tommy Castro.
oh,
Um,
that's awesome. What a
yeah,
what
we're going to
a
auction this off.
that's everything about that's phenomenal. That is great. Oh,
Yeah,
good. Good.
and we'll
It
probably auction off tickets to the Blues Festival again. And
good.
Brian Johnson just texted me the names of our 2 headliners that are incredible. I can't release it yet, but
Right.
it's so good. It's
Oh,
so
I can't.
so
That's
so
great.
good.
That's everything about that's awesome, Jamie. Oh, I can't wait. I mean, we're into February, but we're actually in March. I mean, this year's kind of going. It's
Mm.
Valentine's Day this weekend, and which is a national holiday I heard as well. So
Well, and then President's Day is Monday,
yeah,
so it's the whole It's just
yeah,
like
3-day
oh,
weekend. Yeah,
and the month is over.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
Um, I've got a cool thing next Wednesday going on. Sam Ellefson, who his you know how everybody's watching all these reels on their phones, on the Facebook and
yeah,
the Twitters
yep.
and the Instagram. Well, his is just blowing up, and I just think it's great. I get him at Maynard's next Wednesday. He's one of the nicest young men in comedy right now, and he looks like he's 11, and he's as clean and silly as the day is long. And I just think if anybody needs a good laugh and wants to feel the wholesomeness of the show, um, it's a good thing to do.
Oh, good. So Wednesday at Maynard's.
Wednesday at Maynard, 7 p.m. and the tickets are, click on their Facebook page. They're selling them right there. So check that out. Sam Ellefson, and he's got a ton of video stuff that's going out, and he's going to be just cruising through Washington, and I scored getting him that night. So
Right on. Well, don't you have like Gabe Rutledge or something coming up soon?
that's in end of March.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
got Brad Upton, who we talked to last week's show, and
right.
he's next weekend, and then and plus I've got Cloverleaf, 2 fundraisers next weekend at the Cloverleaf, and 2 more at the end of the month. So it's busy, 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 busy. So
Yeah, lots going on.
yeah, yeah.
Gosh, yeah. So I looked at some messages. Hi, Mom. Hi, Judy. Hi, Skylar.
Woohoo! Yay!
Um, let's see. Yeah, so just cool stuff going on. Yeah, Mom. Mom said she's put on all of the layers she can put on and can't put on anymore. So yeah,
Yeah.
it is cold. I get it. I get it. So that's who I can see that's watching us. So
Yeah.
uh, yeah, fun.
No, I
Um,
got accused of being a true Washingtonian last night at 11 o'clock, uh, walking towards 13 coins, and um, I'm just in shirt sleeves and shorts, and out comes this 2 people, and they had parkas and all this stuff on, and they're like, what, I go, you're not from around here, are you? No, we're not. It's like, well, it really isn't that bad. It's beautiful out too. So
yeah. Oh no, it was cold. Olivia and I walked around downtown Seattle a little bit, and I had a coat on and a scarf and a hat, and she had
yeah,
a hoodie on because
yeah,
it's cool.
yeah.
And her face was cold, and poor thing was freezing. I'm like, you want my scarf? No, no, it's itchy. So after about the 5th time I asked her if she wanted my scarf, she took the scarf and she's like, oh, that's nice. Now I'm freezing, but
Right.
she's not freezing anymore. She's like,
Yeah.
it's itchy, but it feels good. It's like, yep.
I've got a scarf that I can get around me too much, and then the rest of it around Susan, and she loves it. So
Yeah, nice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, there's something to be said about having a really good scarf these days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's amazing how much there is nowadays with those electric vests, hand
true.
warmers, gloves, hats, the whole 9 yards. So, yeah.
Well, I never really used hand warmers until we went to Washington, D.C. And thank God my friend Kelly was fully prepared.
Yeah.
She brought hand warmers for us. Those are a lifesaver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you keep the little veins warm, the big veins keep you warm. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I stuffed them in my underwear and in my
That's
socks.
it.
It's
Yeah.
like
The
wherever you
wrists.
go.
Yeah, wrists and the back of the hand inside the gloves. Yeah, that'll keep the rest of the body warm.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah,
Well, good times.
definitely
So,
good to.
hey, Barn Dance March 29th,
Yes.
Wednesday night, we've got comedy at Maynard's.
Woohoo!
So hop on down to that. And don't forget that it's Valentine's Day.
Don't forget. Yep. And which to me has always been Grandma's birthday and Susan's sister's birthday. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah. So just total love right there.
Yeah. Awesome.
Awesome.
Well,
Awesome.
it's going to be good. And yeah, it's going to be cold the rest of the week. And then hopefully we can get back to our normal
Yep.
weather.
Yeah. Yeah. The rain is in the forecast and warmer, well, seasonal weather, in the 40s and 50s. So it's coming.
Yeah. I'll take it.
I'm going to take it. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Well, and just, get us back to the 70s and I'm happy.
It's coming fast, 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 fast.
Yeah. Soon enough, I suppose.
Yeah.
Soon enough. Very good. Well, and when are you going to go play golf again?
I'm actually going to hit some golf balls later this week and into next week. So I'm working on my swing and that kind of stuff. And but by March I'll be playing. So
Right on. Okay.
yeah,
We will look forward to the updates.
I look forward to giving people updates on how far I can move forward in the world of golf.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Yeah, you got some you have to you got to get back on the top of the scorecard.
Oh, I know. There's pressure, I tell you, and I feel it.
I'm sure. And knowing your friends, yeah, they just turn up the heat.
Oh yeah. There's no shot better than a cheap shot. And if you got somebody down, have them tie your shoes. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, those are the kind of friends you want to hang out with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure. Good deal. Well, it's always good to see you. And
Yes.
So.
Yes. And I think I don't even have to think about that. I have to be in Silverdale next Tuesday, so let's go live at your place. And I always like that show.
Yeah, good. I'll look at the calendar, but that should be fine. I should be here.
Awesome. Thanks so much for tonight's show, Jamie. People, do some good out there. It's gorgeous. Just bring that attitude that the weather doesn't matter when it's this sunny. The cold, just shake it off and bring that smile and do some good out there.
Yeah, put on another coat and a scarf.
That's it.
And a hat doesn't help. Doesn't hurt.
Got that right. Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you. See you later.
See you later.